Hi, and welcome to another COVID-19 update. With me is Rae Johnson, Health Educator with Garfield County Health Department. Rae, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me back. It's good to be back in here.
Yeah. Now, can you update us on the COVID-19 cases, current cases, and also deaths and recovered?
Sure. So every day the Oklahoma State Department of Health website updates their numbers around 11. So that's, right now. So we know that they just updated it to 5,086 cases for the state. So that's today's update. But the deaths are still, they're still showing yesterday's update. So that was 284 deaths for the state and 3,660 recoveries, but those will change in the next hour or so. It doesn't all get uploaded at once. But for Garfield County, and these are yesterday's numbers as well, there's a potential for this to change in the next little bit. But we had 22 cases total, 1 death, and 14 recoveries, so that puts us at 7 active cases as of yesterday. But here you can see the OSDH website, and this is where anyone can go and look at this information. And that's where we're sitting at today, but that's always pending to change because we are still doing lots of testing. So,
okay, so that the numbers that you gave us is for yesterday.
Yeah.
Besides the total of the whole state.
Right.
So COVID-19 testing still being done at Garfield County Health Department?
Yes. Total we have done 965 tests for general population, and then the long-term care testing that we've talked about, we've tested 1,209 long-term care residents and staff. We're still waiting on results for 458 of those. So that's kind of just a rundown of all the testing that we've done, which is a lot. We did this week get an Abbott machine, which is pretty exciting. So that provides rapid results, so people can be tested in about 15 minutes or get their results in about 15 to 20 minutes. The only caveat with that is a nurse practitioner is the only qualified person to run that test. So we have a couple nurse practitioners in our whole district, but they serve, 8+ counties, so it's not something we can utilize every day, and their services are also really necessary in other areas. So it is a great tool, but we can't use it as much as we would like, so we're using that along with still doing some curbside testing. And right now we're still only doing the nasal pharyngeal swab, but we are hoping to maybe get back some saliva testing and another less invasive nasal swab in the future.
So the Garfield County Health Department is still offering, and from my knowledge has never stopped offering even during the pandemic, WIC. So for our viewers who do not know what WIC is and who qualify, can you let us know about that?
Yeah, so WIC is nutrition assistance for women, infants, and children. So women that are pregnant or have children that are under 5 years, and they have an economic qualification, income qualification, but they provide nutrition. And another great thing that WIC provides is education. So lots of support. They have lactation consultants, nutritionists. We have a great team at the Garfield office too that are, they're just awesome. Whitney, Joy, and Mindy over there, and they do all the WIC education and stuff. But since COVID, statewide WIC is now, you can apply online, which we have the link for that on our website. It's on the Facebook as well, and I'll share that again today just so it's at the top so people can see. But it's super easy to apply online now, and then you can do a lot of your appointments and stuff online too, which is really helpful. But it's a great resource for people, especially in these times when a lot of people have not been working. If you didn't qualify before, you might now in this crisis we're in.
The Garfield County Health Department also created an NWOK Healthy Businesses group. And for viewers who are not aware of that, what is that group about? So I'll let you.
Sure. So the NWOK page is Northwest Oklahoma Healthy Businesses, but on Facebook you can find it as NWOK Healthy Businesses. And it's just a group that we're using to share information with business owners, interested people, concerned citizens, where we can share guidance that's coming from the state or CDC or other respected entities, and share information on how to sanitize, how to reopen safely, social distancing measures. We can share infographics for social media or images that people may want to print out to place in their businesses, some guidance on how to safely triage your employees before coming into work to make sure they're not ill and spreading sickness. So.
Now today is May the 15th, so Governor Stitt's plan allowing the reopening of bars, also church nurseries. Now also with the new declaration, Mayor Pankinen is also allowing the opening of church nurseries and bars. In that Facebook group, is there guidance for that?
Yeah. If you looked at it right now, there's not specific guidance, but later today we'll share some information for bars and taverns. This that you can see on the screen here will be uploaded to that. But we do have lots of guidance for like food establishments reopening, and there are just some different cleaning techniques and stuff you want to use for bars specifically, and because that's a place where lots of people gather, and so it's still important to do a little social distancing and stuff, and big groups would need to be in more of a contained space, but yeah, the NWOK Healthy Businesses page will provide some guidance for bars reopening and for the church nurseries and stuff.
Great. Now the CDC posted on Facebook, and also the Garfield County Health Department also shared this, that after a quiet practice with one symptomatic person, 87% of the group developed COVID-19. Even though we are reopening now, is it still important to avoid groups, to stay 6 feet apart and wear face coverings?
Yeah, even though we are reopening, it's still really important to be safe, because we don't have herd immunity, so people are still susceptible to illness. And like at that church choir, no one had immunity to COVID and one person was sick, and that's kind of how it spread. So even though things are still opening, it's still very possible to get sick, and we do still expect to see an increase in cases.
Alrighty, and I do not have any online questions that I can see here. Do you have anything else that you would like to share? Something that I may be missing?
No, just a thanks to you guys, and thank you to our community and all the staff at the health department and everyone out there that's still working to try and reopen safely and keep people healthy. And
now, if individuals want to follow the Garfield County Health Department, where would they go to follow up on updates?
Sure. We have the Garfield County Health Department Facebook page, the NWOK Healthy Businesses page, and they can always call the health department, and someone from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, someone will answer and try to answer their questions or find someone that can.
All right, great. Thank you, Rae, for joining us and providing all that useful information to our viewers and to us.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you, viewers, for watching another COVID-19 live update. Join us for Monday, where we will have another COVID-19 live update with city management. Make sure to message us with any questions or concerns that you may have so that we can address them. Thank you.